Opinions and stories around the game we love, told by your favorite storytellers. Stay up to date with all things cricket. Subscribe to Cricbuzz's YouTube channel and press that bell icon now.
Since we did touch upon Arshdeep and we did touch upon Umran Malik in particular, worth having a look at where they might get their next opportunities ahead. And one suspects it could be in good old Ireland. India heading there next before the England series. Just a couple of games, but this could be a huge opportunity. Hardik Pandya taking over as captain. 3 wicket keepers who are different from this series. Rishabh Pant not there, Ishan Kishan, DK and Sanju Samson. But in that bowling department, Zaheer, I think this is one possibility we might see Umran Malik in the starting 11.
See, I think I don't really want to raise your hopes up because when you look at the changes which have been made, more on the batting side, and you just kind of know that what kind of approach the team management is also going in. From this series, you get a sense that they don't want to do too much of chopping and changing. So they want to set the players in their respective roles, and they want to give them a fair run, a longish run. So from that point of view, I think you will see some changes in batting order, or the personnel's taking up filling those spots in the batting order. But I don't see many changes with regard to the bowling stack up. The bowlers who are taking part in the playing 11 is pretty much going to be the same what we've seen here. I think it's more about giving them confidence, making them used to playing under pressure, and getting them more familiar with their roles is something. The way a team management, I have a feeling, we'll have to wait and see. Will be going in. So from that point of view, maybe someone like Deepak Chahar, if he's making a comeback, because he's coming from an injury layoff. So that is something which we have to wait and see. He might get an opportunity, but the youngsters Arshdeep and Umran might not get opportunities because it's just two T20Is there. So might not be the case.
Yeah, Deepak Chahar not in this particular squad, but certainly Zaheer is right, Joy, that the guys who played in this series, the nucleus of the bowlers, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Avesh Khan, definitely will be there, and they'll continue with that formula.
Yeah, I think they might change one of them, but not really all of them. And I think, again, remember, it's Lakshman who's now coach. And of course, it doesn't matter who's coach, because I think the philosophy is something that we'll all discuss. Again, I think we have a situation there that Rahul Tripaঠি's just got his opportunity out there. And I have a feeling that's really, you have one slot between Sanjay, Rahul Tripathi and Suryakumar Yadav. Again, because the 15, World Cup 15s are so tight. And that's one place where I see all those 3 players really possibly having an opportunity. I'm wondering, because DK, I think, has already shown enough for people to say that we know what he has now. Whether they play him to just keep him in form and action, but they know DK has now shown, okay, this is what I give, this is what I deliver to the team, and it is a very precious resource. So I'll be really interested in seeing how they stack their batting order up. I have a feeling all those 3 will play at least one match.
Yeah, I think it would certainly be worth getting as many look-ins as possible. Zaheer, just a quick one. Rahul Tripathi, wonderful opportunity, finally broke the door down, got into the team. Could he perhaps be a contender to be in that 15 to Australia? Or is it just too crowded at the moment?
I think it's too early to say. I think from Rahul Tripathi's point of view, he's been very consistent. So he deserved to be there. So from that point of view, it's a great confidence booster for him as well. Because at times it gets very difficult to keep motivating yourself. You start creating that doubt for yourself that what more can I do, and that at times makes things difficult for you in terms of your own game. So when you get these kind of opportunities, it just kind of calms you down. It just kind of reassures you with the processes which you've been following. So from that point of view, for Rahul Tripathi, it's a great boost in confidence to be part of the Indian team. It's all the hard work which he's been doing over the last 3-4 years is getting rewarded by this opportunity, and he should also look at it that way, and he's someone who we know once he gets the opportunity, he's going to make sure that what is next, he would want to really make use of that opportunity and show that now I'm ready. and there are a lot of names. So you're right in mentioning that currently you have so many players to pick from, and that's why it's important that you have to give credit to the team management as well. That if the focus, whatever we are hearing, is on communication and making them understand how exactly they're looking at it and why they're not there. They're not there just because they're not good enough. I think they're good enough to be there, but it's just that you have to wait, or you have to keep on working with whatever things you're doing. It's not that you are lacking somewhere in some cases, and in some cases that okay, certain areas of the games which you have to improve upon to be part of the Indian setup. So I think that communication is something which is going to be very key for Indian cricket going forward, simply because you're just churning out players who are good enough to be part of the team.